February is almost here and will overwhelm us with some great titles, even though there are still a lot of games out there that we did not try out from last month. But of course, it's always great news when we get more games on our radar. I'm Star Viper and welcome to the top 10 best games of February 2025. The newest installment in the Monster Hunter franchise, Monster Hunter Wilds, takes the classic hunting gameplay into a massive open ecosystem filled with dynamic weather, intelligent monsters, and new survival mechanics unseen before. It is one of the most ambitious projects in the Monster Hunter franchise and promises an ever-evolving world. I also heard that this time you will be in the same world with other players, seeing them do their own tasks, hunting monsters, and so on, making the game feel more like an MMO. This is a fresh take for longtime fans, with battles more intense than ever. After many years, we finally get to see a new Civilization game. Sid Meier's Civilization 7, the ultimate strategy game, returns with stunning depths and new ways to play. Civilization 7 introduces an overhauled diplomacy system, hyper-realistic cities, and dynamic civilizations that evolve based on player choices. It's definitely a must-play for fans of strategy and simulation. Of course, expect to see dozens of DLCs after the release. Step back into 15th century Europe in this highly anticipated sequel. It's been a while since people wanted to get a new Kingdom Come Deliverance game, and it seems that this month we will be getting what we wanted. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 will bring an even richer, more immersive world with expanded combat mechanics and branching narrative options. A dream come true for history buffs and RPG lovers. Dive into a stunning fantasy world from the creators of The Outer Worlds, which means that we will definitely have a lot to explore. Avowed will bring an action-packed first-person RPG experience with magic-driven combat, rich lore full of player choices, and a gripping narrative to our hands. Let's say that this game is something like The Elder Scrolls meeting Pillars of Eternity. We are getting some Tomb Raider remasters this month, everyone. Relive the classics with remastered visuals, improved mechanics, and enhanced environments. This collection breathes new life into Lara's most iconic adventures while staying true to the nostalgic charm. Midnight Murder Club is a heart-pounding and hilarious multiplayer FPS where you have to trust your senses and overcome your fears to be able to emerge victorious among your friends. Armed only with a flashlight and a revolver, you will be set against your friends in a dark mansion with proximity chat and all sorts of mysteries and scary moments that will wait for you. Kaiserpunk is a unique blend of alternate history and retro futurism. The whole action takes place in a steampunk version of the 20th century world where you have to build an imposing city and dominate your opponents through steampunk technology. Expect strategic warfare that will take place on land, air, and sea, all sorts of diplomatic and political intrigues, and a stunning art style that immerses you in the game's beautiful world. Morsels is a charming, fast-paced creature collecting roguelite where you can change any time between creatures you collect. Each of them will come with different abilities and special roles, so it will be quite important to know exactly what creature to use and when in order to emerge victorious. I personally am quite hyped for this title and can't wait for it to release. DuneCrawl is an online co-op action-adventure game where players take on the role of desert-faring privateers. Together, players explore the endless dunes by piloting their own upgradable dune crawler, a gigantic walking crustacean that has been modified with cannons so it can engage in all sorts of fights. In DuneCrawl, you will find tons of treasure, all sorts of interesting NPCs that will offer you challenging quests, and many more. Take the wheel in this hyper-realistic paramedic simulator that challenges you with life-saving decisions under pressure. From car crashes to all sorts of medical emergencies, Ambulance Life lets you experience the highs and lows of being on the front lines. With this being said, we come to an end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the latest gaming news. See you in the next episode. Respect.